They didn't mean to humiliate him. They just wanted to be seen. But when the world looks through you, you build one that can't. What begins in silence grows loud inside the wrong person. And when hurt wants to be remembered, it becomes something else entirely. Hi, I'm Aaron, and this is StoryArt Cinema. Every week, we take a closer look at scenes from film and TV and how they reflect the tension, drive, and emotion behind unforgettable moments. Today's episode is about The Social Network, a film that isn't just about coding or startups. It's about ego, loneliness, and the price of wanting to matter. We'll follow Mark, Eduardo, and the slow unraveling of what connected them. To ask what success is really worth when it leaves you sitting alone, refreshing the page on something you lost. He thought the success would speak for itself, that loyalty would hold, that friendship would survive the win. But it didn't. Because this was never just business. It was personal. Always was. Eduardo walks in smiling, hopeful, proud, still believing that being there at the beginning meant he'd matter in the end. But Mark doesn't look up because he knows he's already turned the page. And this moment, it isn't about equity. It's about erasure. The kind of betrayal that doesn't scream. It rewrites history. Eduardo doesn't get angry first. He gets quiet. Because he's not losing a company. He's losing his place in someone's story. This isn't a confrontation, it's a collapse. Mark may have built the platform, but Eduardo believed in the friendship. And the real currency was never shares or signatures. It was trust. The kind that's given once, and when it's broken, it doesn't come back. And when Eduardo turns, when the anger finally rises, it's not rage for what he lost. It's grief for what he thought he had. Because betrayal doesn't just end a relationship, it rewrites the past. It makes you question if the friendship ever existed at all. You can see it in Eduardo's face. He still believes. Not in Facebook, in Mark. He doesn't need reassurance. He just needs some quiet sign that what they built still means something. The conversation is soft, unremarkable, but there's warmth in it, a flicker of care that feels almost real. Mark doesn't say much. He rarely does, but he doesn't have to. Because sometimes it's not the words that betray you. It's the silence between them. And for a moment, just long enough to matter, he lets Eduardo win. Not fully, but enough. Because part of him still wants to be understood, to be forgiven before the crime is committed. And Eduardo does understand. That's what makes it worse. The kindness here, it isn't weakness, it's sincerity. That rare second when it felt like maybe they were still friends. But this is the scene you remember because everything after hurts more. Not because of what was said, but because of what it made you hope. He built a platform for connection and ended up alone. Because the truth is, he wasn't coding his way to power. He was coding his way to her. Erica never meant to become a symbol, but she did. Not of love, of absence. He lost her long ago. Now, he stares at her name. A single button, send friend request. Not a declaration, a whisper, a breath held in code. The smallest hope from the loneliest boy in the room who got lost in the thing he thought would bring him home. This moment isn't about her. It's about the version of him that still believes she might look back. Some people build empires. Others just want to be remembered. This is StoryArt Cinema.